However, the discussion of mayonnaise versus mustard is not going to be in my video recording until now. Because I just started my recording.
Yep, I now have some potatoes and a whole lot of those various wild spring seeds are all come up. No, I don't want to eat the potato, I want to pick that. It is my first big harvest day here on the lake. No, I don't want to eat the potato. No. Oh, inventory is full. Well, that's why. Pickled potatoes. That does not sound good at all, does it?
No.
But let's go put these. I've got some new fruits and veggies to restock the fridge. So we've got leeks, potatoes, more leeks, more cave carrots, another leek. And let's see.
I just got a letter. I wonder what it says. Ah, Cam wants a pale ale.
Ah, yes. And that one takes a while because you have to get up to the point where you can have the growing ability to make the cake.
Yeah. However, you can start saving up now for it.
Yep.
And that was me muting my mic real quick, so you did not hear me sneeze.
Oh, that's right, I need to grow some HQ parsnips. I almost forgot about the high quality crop bundle, but sure enough, it is a thing that you need to work on. And that is, I've got 2 gold parsnips. Let's take a look at that bundle.
I actually have a gold bar myself, which I'm going to use to make one of the truffle things. So I don't have to go mine things up if I just need a couple, bits of gold.
Yep, sure enough, I completely forgot about getting parsnips for that.
Silly.
I do not have an objection to being called silly here. Also, it looks like you cannot pickle horseradishes. I don't know, pickled horseradish sounds kind of good. The entire internet just made a face at me. You heard it, right?
Yep.
It's okay. There we go. Nope. Blueberry. Well, blueberry.
Okay, start of a new week. It's time to go give people gifts.
This is good. I have to actually find my fishing pole. There we go. Make a little inventory, sell that, sell that.
And here I go, making 30 of something. On purpose this time.
So go fish the lake for a bass. Oh.
You know what annoys me as a kid? Looking back on it now?
Sure.
In Mega Man 8. Okay, in the Mega Man series, everybody is named after some sort of music, right? Either an instrument or a type of music. Bass. In Mega Man 8, can you guess what they called him?
Oh no, they don't.
They did. They called him Bass. Why, I don't know, but they did. Then again, Capcom's voice acting hasn't been the greatest ever, so...
I got a broken CD out of that.
What do you think was on the broken CD?
Broken CD. I'm gonna say Spice Girls circa 1993.
So, stuff he may listens to. Got it.
It's what he wants, what he really, really wants.
Video taken down for copy. Actually, no, they can't. Because we're not using the actual...
No, if anyone actually confuses my singing with the professionals, we have more. Actually, they have way more problems.
No, you know people, they're crazy. I'm trying to figure out why my blueberries... I thought I had more blueberries than that. Alright, I'm going to try some of the water retaining soil.
I have a soggy newspaper. I love that Jody has a faith in my ability to fish, but it is so slow. More soggy newspaper. Apparently that recycler you built is going to get used. Oh, no, now I have to actually fish. I got a smallmouth bass. I think I need a largemouth bass for my quest. I caught a fish. The heck?
Alright, it is Sunday the 14th. I'm trying to ponder what I want to, if I want to actually grow anything that's, you know, heavy.
I am catching another smallmouth bass. Apparently bait helps.
Yes. Also, congratulations, Stardew Valley, for selling more than Call of Duty.
Exactly. Another smallmouth bass? Well...
Money?
Alas, yeah, but I'm supposed to have largemouth bass.
I know.
For this quest, so I keep getting the wrong bass. It's all about that bass, no largemouth? I don't know. I got algae. Ooh, and I've got no more room. So, we can get rid of our 12 fiber for an algae. Let's see. Do a quick, get rid of some of the extra slime molds. At least it gives you the option when you get, you know, extra items to stop and resort and throw away your inventory rather than just like, nope, you can never get it.
Yeah.
Algae again.
That's right. Stuff that Granny likes either grows in spring or fall. Well, they loves it a lot. It's either spring or fall. Which is fine.
I am doing terrible. I mean, I'm doing good at fishing. I'm actually catching things, which is amazing. But I'm not catching the thing it wants me to get.
However, I think a whole bunch of corn.
Whole bunch of corn?
I think that's what I'm gonna grow, is a whole bunch of corn since it's a dual season and...
Oh yes, corn is great for that. Yeah, no. Come on, fish. Fish.
Oh man, I miss Alex's birth. I missed 3 people's birthday this week. Oh well.
Oh man, that would get me in trouble in real life. Everyone's birthday is the same.
Honestly, if you forgot my birthday, that would be okay. Because honestly, I would not get upset.
If I forgot your birthday, I'd be in trouble though. The kids' birthdays are right next to it. See, that's the problem with mine is it's right next to a really big holiday, so everyone forgets completely about it because it's the day before. So no one, like, 3 days later, they'll be like, hey, didn't you have a birthday? Yeah, it's cool, man. Don't worry about it. Or they'll call me up on their birthday. Hey, hi, what should I get my girlfriend? I don't know. In the meantime, you should totally come take me out to dinner, though. That actually worked once. It was kind of nice.
Yeah.
But yeah, that has been a thing. And my collection of smallmouth bass is getting impressive. I'm just like abusing my mouse right now with button mashing, trying to get another smallmouth bass. I'm in the right pond. It swears that they are here. Like, it even gave directions. Large lake south of town. And fish are in the deeper water. So I'm there. I guess let's try the shallower water. Trash. Literal trash. I've now got 7 smallmouth bass.
At least that's free money.
Yep, well, it's also a bunch of fish for sashimi, which makes a really nice exploration food for the caves.
That too.
Smallmouth bass. I might call this episode all about that bass.
Oh no. More feels.
Oh.
I just got enough parts to enter Alex's room.
Mm-hmm.
Click on the bookcase. Dealing with loss.
Oh, terrifying. Also, another smallmouth bass, and it's now 7 o'clock. I just failed the quest because I didn't get it to her at 7 p.m. I'm starting to feel exhausted while fishing too. So.
Alright. Swing by and talk to Maru since Maru's, you know, in my way of exploring the town looking for people to talk to.
Fair enough.
Actually, I was looking for the little old lady.
Late to dinner and have no fish. So, that stinks. But not every dinner party goes according to plan.
No.
So, speaking of going according to plan, the reason Chibs and I are currently filming on what should be a work day, in the middle of a work day in fact, is that the computers blue screened for the boys while they were recording. So the plan was we were going to come up here, do a little stress test, see where they broke.
However,
And of
it
course,
doesn't seem to be breaking.
yeah, now that we're, filming this for you fine people, it is not having any problem at all. So, thanks, computers.
Okay, Stardew Valley, I did not sign up for Fears.
Oh, you did. When you downloaded this, you signed up.
Okay, I talked to one of the kiddos, the one I'm, decent friends with.
Mm-hmm.
She mentions that, Shane is busy all the time, and Aunt Marnie is usually busy as well, so she has to invent her own games. Yep.
And that's how we know that you were never an only child.
Yeah,
Because,
actually, for the longest time, it was only me around.
yeah, but when you're little, like, Look, I'm not saying I was especially nerdy child, but there were, quite a few times where it was, me, myself, and keep to your own amusements.
I had
That's,
video games for that, but
see, that's that generational thing again, where I'm only a handful of years older than you are.
okay, well, toys too, but
Yeah,
yeah,
but
it's not like every single day was video games. Even now, not every single day is video games.
fair enough.
I mean, it could be, and we can still get work done. It's just sometimes, nah,
Work has to come first,
yeah.
except for when you're trying to figure out why your computer is acting up and it refuses to demonstrate. So it is now the 9th of spring on year 2. I'm going to record a second day and see what happens. So far, so good, man. I don't see any acting up whatsoever.
The mayor, not so subtly hinting at one of his favorite fruits,
Hmm.
blueberries.
Oh, yeah. Blueberries are awesome.
What do you think? Should I attempt to grow blueberries, like, in real life again?
I think blueberries are awesome in real life and in video games. I'm pro. Apparently, I'm pro flume. I am pro blueberry. Um,
Your programmer.
I that too.
How long does corn take? 14 days. So this crop will be, you know, give the first one on the 28th.
Mhm.
However, it will go into fall, so.
Yep. So it is close to fair. So I seem to be getting. Um, so I have quite a bit of grass that. Oh, my inventory is full again. It's a common thing right now. I've got plenty of grass, but a lot of it is outside my sort of enclosed area. So I'm having to open the fence so that the animals can go forage. And I probably should have trimmed the grass further away and left more up close for them.
Yeah.
They're doing okay, but they really got to travel a bit right now. Still, they don't seem to be majorly unhappy. Like, I'm still getting eggs. And as you know, Chibi, in real life, if your chickens are unhappy, you get nothing.
Yeah.
You get scorn and diversion from chickens.
I should go play hunt for duck eggs outside, but it's cold and it's snowing.
Um, if they freeze solid, they crack and they're not good for eating anyways, so
Meh.
in winter, duck eggs can be a losing proposition. Especially since yours decided a few days into being there that they were free ranging. And I love how you're like, yeah, we set up a nice little, pin for them, and then like 2 days later, you're like, yeah, they figured out how to get out, and they will never go back. But you could look at it as you are a pioneer on the ducky liberation front. Let's totally how to look at that, right?
Pet the candy cane?
Huh. Interesting. So it looks like after you get the quest to go get the largemouth bass, it stays on. So even though you've only got till 7, it doesn't have to be 7 that day. It doesn't count as a. Apparently, any day after 7, just show up with fish.
What was it? A quest from a male?
Nope, they just like showed up on my doorstep with the to-do list.
I believe stuff like that you get at any time. Also, my inventory is full.
That's the thing. My inventory is not exactly spacious at the moment.
I will keep 15 hot peppers. I will keep the poppy. I will keep the melon. Actually, I still have, gifts to hand out for the day. For the week, I should say. So,
Makes sense. I ran down and grabbed some more parsnip seeds. Now that I remember that I need them, that's one of the few ones that was technically able to be complete by now. Uh, but because we didn't get the parsnips gold starred in spring, we're having to kind of go back and finish that one up.
yeah.
Which is fine, and we're managing just okay. Gonna go drop off these geodes to the blacksmith, see what we get. What do you think about this game and its balance? It
Um,
seems
it has a nice balance because it doesn't expect you to focus on one thing and only one thing. And there's not really anything too overpowered. That's because what was considered overpowered was nerfed slightly. With not like a major, nerf like some games would go out and about for.
I like to think of it as adjusted. What
Yeah, it's still useful. It's just.
So in the very beginning of Stardew Valley, crops were optimized with slightly different financial numbers. And what that meant is that you could basically um, grow 2 or 3 specific crops and just make an absolute killing because those ones had such high return rates. And they've adjusted the dollar amount since so that it's more balanced out. Back in the day, you had to grow, well, didn't have to, but it made more financial sense to grow blueberries than anything else. And there were certain sort of sweet spot crops for each season.
Yeah, and after you got so high in farming, I mean, I took the perk too, but the perk was, much stronger back in the day.
Yeah. And so you had sort of a thing where, people were just, doing XYZ.
Okay, here's what they did. Rancher bonus, which is, dealing with animals. They're 20%, you get 20% more from animal products.
Mm-hmm.
Which makes sense. And then artisan goods got a slight nerf, but they're still worth a lot. Or, well, the artisan buff.
Yeah.
So the stuff is still good to, pick one over the other. It's just, you don't have to pick the one anymore.
Yeah. Which, and we've talked before, neither one of us are a big fan of do XYZ and your game is guaranteed to win. We're both a bit more balanced than that. But I think we're, a little bit more strongly in favor of balance.
Yeah.
So what I'm doing at the moment is I am prepping my soil to grow up some HQ parsnips for that parsnip quest we got.
Using the fertilizer.
Using fertilizer, yep. Then I have a couple squares here that, since something was growing in them last night, I just had to replow them. So I'm going to just water those ones by hand, manually, till the sprinkler can catch up with them tomorrow. And as you can see, the seeds themselves get darker when they're watered. That is your visual clue that you need to, go visit your seeds more.
Yep.
Sprinklers, absolutely make this game better.
I
Not,
think I have access to the materials needed for sprinklers just yet.
yeah, they.
Well, I can, but I'd rather save my money for other things.
Oh yeah, totally understood. It's just sprinklers.
I just needed a charcoal machine now. That's why I bought the gold. Alright, Mayor, you hinted that you liked blueberries, so here's a blueberry.
I heard you like some blueberries, so I put some blue in your berry. I got cloth out of a recycler. That is a new one, and I think that's actually one that I need for a,
I think it is. I think if you have one, you can make one of the, things that it's like, I really want to do this craft, but, I don't have the, stuff for it.
yeah, it's not in the guide though. But I thought that was a bundle. It's not in the animal bundle either, which you'd think it would be. I need milk and wool for that. Not fish thing? No. Nope. Nope. No. Nope. So that's gonna drive me nuts because I know I wanted one for something.
Alright. No, I don't want to eat the hot pepper. Stop trying to make me eat the hot pepper.
Now see, I think that's hilarious because I want to eat all the hot peppers.
Well, okay, I want to eat the hot pepper in real life, but I don't want my character to eat the hot pepper because I'm currently using it for giving to people.
Things.
Yeah.
Most of the fish I caught, the bass were either 3 or I got 3 gold star and 6 silver star. So despite not getting the exact bass I need, I got pretty good on the level of bass I got.
Yeah.
Am I saying that I'm going to take up fishing as my new hobby? No.
No.
But, better than a poke with a sharp stick.
Yep.
Also, as you can see here, some of my fencing is starting to decay because it's been in for about 2 seasons. So as we go along, this fence is going to start just sort of giving up the will to fence. And that's it. It looks like the chickens and ducks are coming all the way out here for the grass. So we definitely want to leave some closer to the house next go around.
Always good to know.
Yeah, not that they're going hungry, but they are really having to go about halfway across my map at this point for grass. So when you go harvesting random grass to make your hay for your birds, pick the grass that's opposite the map so they don't have to walk the whole damn thing. Unless you want them to walk the whole damn thing. I mean, they don't exactly complain, but I don't think it's their favorite either.
So, Sadie, another reason to hate Kaylee. She doesn't like hot peppers.
Well, I mean, okay, so you shouldn't hate people, right? But if she comes over for dinner, she's gonna start.
She called it a stupid gift.
Oh, wow. See, and that's the thing, you know how some people are like, yeah, I don't really like food? I'm like, what is wrong with you? How do you not really like food? That's the one that just boggles my mind.
Okay,
I
does
think
the
you
little kiddo... Oh, no. Vincent does not like blueberries.
again. How do you not?
Little kid might be slightly picky.
Fair enough. Is it safe to say that you are in fact pro blueberry?
Pro blueberry and pro, hot peppers.
Yeah. I'm basically pro lunch. Although I wouldn't object to dinner. I certainly very few breakfasts would skip either. So I think I don't see anything wrong with how the computer is functioning right now. Which is both good and frustrating because I was hoping it'd be like a 2-second troubleshoot and done. And it looks like this might take a little more effort, which is fine. It's just I'm having already a busy day, and that's not fabulous.
Yeah.
So,
We
um,
might have to try, the game that they were recording and see if it crashes.
yep, which is great and all, but not something I've got time for right at this moment. Uh, what it is, though, is it is about 8 o'clock now. On my second day, I am now yawning.
Go work, or, well, go, have the kids make more coffee while you're working.
That sounds just absolutely reasonable. Yep, I don't seem to be finding anything wrong with it. So we will have to go from there. But
Yeah.
that's good. I mean, if it seems stable, we go with it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I guess that's today's recording. This is Sadie,
And Chibiase.
and we will continue troubleshooting the computer and keep bringing you videos. We will see you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. I'm still recording, but...
Yeah, that's fine. Oh, no idea what's going on with this thing.
It's like, yeah, we got it fixed, Nope. I got an Ami geode. I've not actually seen one before.
So those can give you items from any of the geodes.
Neato.
Yep.
I suppose I should grab some copper while I'm in the mines.
Yep.
And some more stone, since I used some for, retaining soil. Ah, this is what I was going for. Quartz. Since I keep forgetting to donate it.
That is a problem.
The blueberry. Nom nom nom.
Nom nom nom, delicioso.
Alright, I think I'm gonna head up. Yep, I'm gonna head up because annoying bugs.
Annoying bugs indeed.
It's like, yeah, I think I'm gonna head up now and, you know, drop off what I gathered from the mine into the either the chest or the go sell this. And the game has made that decision for me.
Sounds... Well, I mean, it's a thing regardless, right? But yeah, computer seems just fine now.
Maybe it was just a slight hiccup.
Could be.
Do you want me to try to record balloons over here and see if my computer freaks out, or?
If you'd like, yeah, by all means.
Because it's one of those, you should be working.
Yep, we should.
Alright. I'm traveling back to my... Actually, first I'm going to stop by the saloon. Do my talk to people rounds. The game gave me... Shane is too hard at work to notice you. He's in the saloon. Drinking.
Oh.
Apparently, there's more story behind that. Well, we found out that he's not very happy with his life at the moment.
Well, maybe you'll help things get better.
Maybe. And another playthrough.
And that's for another time?
If we decide to, for whatever reason, actually explore some of the other options for funds and profit, then yes.
Sounds good. Always up for fun and profit.
Okay. I'm just gonna plant this in the seed because it's in my... It's taking up a space in my,
Inventory?
Yeah.
Makes sense to me.
Alright, trying to make another hot pepper. Actually, I'm gonna toss in the blueberry.
What is your favorite thing with blueberries? Muffins, pies? If you're gonna have a blueberry, what form would you like it?
I kinda like it in the muffin form.
I do too. Especially if you add lemon with it. I think blueberries need a little lemon.
I am also okay if my waffles and or pancakes have blueberries in them.
Waffle and blueberry pancakes are delightful.
Let's see, what else? What else? Blueberries go good in a lot of things. However, I think it is time to end this recording. I hit level 6 farming. I get the hardwood fence, cheese press, and the quality sprinkler.
Sounds great. I haven't been able to get the milk for that cheese press to work, but by gosh, I've got the recipe.
I think you can go just buy milk from, what's his face?
You can, but it is not cheap.
Anyway, this is Chibi.
and Sadie, and we'll see you next time.
Goodbye.